could US put Ghana on another visa ban list like the Donald Trump administration in 2019, or what is happening? Well, let's break down and what is happening, what was said by the Ghana Foreign Affairs Minister, and what this means for Ghanaians wanting to travel America in the future, now, or even other countries. Because America is the country that when they make a decision, you have other countries who look at those decisions or those policies and wants to pick one or two things that can help their country and also implement it. So this is a serious matter. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video for me, and let's go. So what's the background about this US Ghana visa ban? So back in 2019, President Donald Trump's first administration, or the first term, Ghana was put on the visa ban, right, for some various reasons, like Ghana's refusal to accept deported Ghanaians, nationals, and also as a result of that, Donald Trump, and other reasons, Donald Trump, sanctioned Ghana. And in Donald Trump's second term, now Ghana is also on the watch list or on the potential list of being banned again if the needed actions are not put in place. So why is this happening again? This is what the Ghana Foreign Affairs Minister has to say about this issue. Let's watch.
19 countries had earlier been banned, and this is the second attempt. You'll recall that in President Trump's first term in 2017, he did carry out the first round of bans, and then this is the second one he has done, which affected some 19 countries. The Washington Post report has created considerable anxiety, and that report came to all of us as a surprise. I can confirm to you this evening that the government, led by the Honorable Foreign Minister, has engaged U.S. officials. We've had very productive meetings. Only this week we continued with the engagements. The U.S. authorities have now formally brought to our attention, so it is no longer a leaked report. They informed us that 10 days ago they were informed by the White House of the plans to take an expanded view of the President Trump bans. The ban, according to U.S. officials, will affect countries not complying with some 12 items, a criteria that they have outlined. Those 12 items, as they have formally communicated to us, they are varying. They cut across a wide array of matters of concern to U.S. authorities, including terrorism, countries that fund terrorism, state-sponsored terrorism. It includes countries that have become havens for violent extremists to operate. It's on their list. Then they are also talking about countries not cooperating with the ongoing deportations that the Trump administration is carrying out. Then there are issues to do with overstays. So countries that have a high rate of overstays. Those who receive U.S. visas for specific periods and abuse the immigration laws of the United States, where they do not comply with the terms of their visa. So you have a 3-month visa, you are allowed to stay for 3 months or 6 months, pay your visa, but then you overstay. The U.S. officials have communicated to us that The challenge we face really relates to overstays, particularly with students, the students who we have been sending abroad. So students who go on government scholarship and also students who on their own apply to study in the United States of America. They have formally communicated to us that 21% is the default rate. 21% of students who have completed their courses have refused to return, according to US data. They have told us that the allowance, they will permit countries doing below 15%. But if you are doing above 15%, then you will be flagged for further action.
This is a serious issue, and these are some of the consequences that will come. You know, a country's image is very, very important. So, for example, when I was in China, I went to a Vietnamese embassy to apply for a visa, and because of the country image Ghana, all right, and how football has taken Ghana so far around the globe. When I arrived at the embassy, the visa officer said to me that I should go and come the following day. So my application has been accepted, but I should come back the following day for my visa. He took my passport and said, "Oh, you are from Ghana?" And I said, "Yes, I'm from Ghana." And guess what? He started talking about Asamoah Gyan. And Asamoah Gyan is one of the best players. I mean, he's among the best players we have, or we have been blessed with in Ghana sports. And he's that guy, right? He's that guy when he's on the pitch. And he started talking about Asamoah Gyan, and he talked about Asamoah Gyan when he was playing in England or the UK. He talked about Asamoah Gyan in the Arab League. He talked about Asamoah Gyan in the Chinese League. So I'm like, wow, you know. And because of the football, it has, I mean, promoted the image of Ghana, right? And because Asamoah Gyan is also a great player, and how he plays on the field, look how it projected Ghana's image. And after speaking to me about Ghana and also his experience visiting Ghana, he then said to me that, "Oh, come back in 30 minutes for your visa." If you see, so, and I was very proud as a Ghanaian, as I have always been. All right. So a country's image is really important. And this is something that when it happens, it affects the country. When negative things happen, it affects the country image. When positive things happen, like the Asamoah Gyan testimony I've shared with you, it's also a positive impact to the country. Someone who is not Ghanaian could talk, a visa officer, and speak like this about Asamoah Gyan and Ghana. And because of that, he said, "Oh, come back in 30 minutes for your visa," instead of me coming the following day, as he earlier said. It's good. All right. So when you overstay your visa, it does not only affect you as a person, but it goes to affect each and everyone that comes from that country. So there are some Ghanaians who have been sponsored by the government to go and study in the US. And after their studies, they have overstayed and they don't want to return back to their home country. And this is one of their very topmost concerns. And the second reason is that there are Ghanaians who voluntarily travel to the US to study without a government scholarship and also completed their education and are overstaying their visas. So, visa overstay. Check out my videos about my visa overstay and why you don't have to overstay your visas. It does not only affect you as a person, it affects every citizen coming from your country. So if there are any legal options, you should use. And I also made a video about the legal ways to stay in a country if you find out that your visa has overstayed. Check in my videos, you will find those videos and watch it. It will be very informative to you. So this is what actually is happening. So now 21% of students have completed their studies and have refused to return to Ghana. And this is a concern coming from the US government. So if this is not resolved, the US could reinstate visa sanctions, especially for government, student, work visa applicants. So I hope this can be resolved because it's not only going to affect the people who are refusing return back home after their scholarship, but also it's going to affect every individual who in the future applies for a visa. Now, let's look at some of the potential consequences or what can affect the Ghanaians if this is not resolved. Delays in B1, B2 visas, F1 student visas, H1B work visas, and other visa approvals. There will be consequences. There will be delays in this, and the process will be very strict. All right, because you have visa restrictions by the U.S. government. So anytime you are applying for the visa officer or the process become very strict when it comes to your case. And Ghanaian students, professionals, and family may also face more stricter scrutiny or outright denial. So families in the US, families, friends, and all that, they may go through problems when it comes to this issue as well. All right, this may also affect immigration lottery winners and asylum applicants because already there are 21% who have overstayed when it comes to the students aspect. This is only for students, not the other area where the ICE or the ICE, got people arrested. But this is actually for the students. So 21%. So it's a serious matter. Okay. So a renewed visa ban can hurt Ghana's image abroad. This will be my final thoughts about this issue. I hope, and just like every Ghanaian hopes, that this will be resolved so that in our subsequent visa applications, in our future US visa applications, we wouldn't go through any visa restrictions and the process will be normal as it is, because when there's a visa restrictions, the process becomes very strict. And if you plan to apply to the US, act carefully. Make sure you have your documents well organized, your documents are clean, and you are using legitimate document. Don't use any illegal or fake document. It can affect you. And avoid illegal immigration or overstays in the US or any other countries. You can watch my video how I escaped an overstay within 2 hours in a country. Thanks for watching this video. Stay informed. This affects thousands of Ghanaians abroad and at home. Yes, it affects thousands of Ghanaians abroad and home. And that's if this is not resolved and Ghana is put on the visa restriction or a visa ban for the second time in Trump administration. This video, my name is dostnomad. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more visa jobs, videos, travel vlogs, scholarship, fully funded scholarship opportunities, visa tips to make your travel successful. And if you need any one-on-one visa tips or CV review to help you in your international job applications or one-on-one visa interview coaching, you can send me a DM or send me an email and we will take it out from there. Please don't forget to subscribe. Stay safe, travel safe, and always make sure that you have the right documents for your travel. Peace.